slowly.
So I'm gonna show the points, acupressure points, to you and our audiences, targeting the headache, TMJ, neck pain, ear ringing. So it's all the dots, pink, orange, green, it's all along your temporal area in front of your ear. So the top pink one, which on the side of your head, so that pink one, I'm gonna zoom in, and it's on the outer corner of your head, and that's one point. It's a stomach 8. That one right on the hairline and at the lateral border of the hairline. You locate that point, stomach 8. Then you will find the connection between your ear and your head. So the upper base of your ear, which where my finger is, you find this spot. So you draw an arch or draw a line between here and the pink dots, and then you divide it into 4 parts. The upper 1/4, the halfway, and the upper 3/4, and then the lower 1/4. So especially this orange one, when I press that, is it tender?
Yes.
It is very tender. So that is the gallbladder point. And actually this is a gallbladder 7, this is gallbladder 6, gallbladder 5, gallbladder 4, and those points on this arch, it's all kind of tender when you have headache. So we have stomach 8, and we have gallbladder 5, and we have gallbladder 6, gallbladder 7, and then if I'm gonna find another point for TMJ, so you're gonna find your cheekbone, and you follow your cheekbone, the lower border of your cheekbone, and then you go all the way just in front of your ear. And so you feel here?
Oh, yes.
It's tender, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is another stomach point, so that you can press and you will feel very tender. That's stomach 7. And this one will help you headache, the TMJ, and also ear ringing. And from this point, go behind, just in front of your ear, there is another spot just behind your stomach 7. And it's tender too, right?
Yes.
That's for ear ringing too. Then if we go down, clench your teeth, and the highest point, which is this one, is stomach 6. And that one also for the TMJ. When you press that, it's very tender. So it loosens up the muscle around this area. Then we go to behind your ear. First, we find this bone behind the ear, mastoid. And then go below and behind, we find this indentation, which is that green dots behind and below the ear. That's called gallbladder 20. And if I press that hard, do you feel tenderness?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very tender. And this one is typically for neck tightness and also headache. If you loosen up this muscle, it will help you migraine, TMJ, and ear ringing. So that's called gallbladder 20. Then I want to show you the other point, which is once you find, say this is the angle, the lower jaw, you find the angle of the lower jaw, and you go behind, and then just behind the muscle connecting your ear and the upper shoulder, so that muscle, behind the muscle at the same level of the angle of the lower jaw, and that's the other one. This point, triple warmer 16, is also helping you relieve the neck muscle pain, ear ringing, headache. So that's my finger where it points, in front of this gallbladder 20, just behind this lower jaw, the angle of the lower jaw, behind sternoclavicle muscle. So it's behind here. Then we'll go to Bob's hand, and this is the universal point for pain. So if Bob put his hand together like this, so if you put index finger and the thumb together, you find the highest point in the middle of this metacarpal bone, the second metacarpal bone, the highest point between the thumb and index finger. And that one generally for pain, especially for the headache, toothache, using acupuncture is more effective. You can go to different layer, but you cannot do acupuncture every day. I'm showing you those points so you can press that every day to relieve the headache, ear ringing, and the TMJ. Thank you.
Yeah, Dr. Zong, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, everything that you've done for this part of my TMJ
Yeah.
can be done on the opposite side the same way, right?
Exactly.
You still locate.
Yes.
And then another question, just curious,
Uh-huh.
but when some of these points are worded gallbladder, it really doesn't have anything to do with the gallbladder. It's just how that you name that particular point.
Actually, gallbladder, like stomach, gallbladder, is connected, this channel connected with your internal organ called gallbladder. So you see how the digestive system is linked with your pain. So if you don't digest things well, then you tend to have different kind of inflammation, which can lead to different kind of pain.
All right, thank you, Dr. Zahn.
You're welcome.